You're watching FemVids, and we're doing a little bit of a catch-up. Now, what happened in May, you might ask? Quite a bit. Not only was there the amazing visit by some women from, I believe it's called Aberoli, there are a whole bunch of women that do a whole lot of things, particularly around law. So these women were here to talk to people, do a little bit of, research, particularly around domestic violence. Now, they graced our morning show and talked a little bit about the work that they do and what it contributes to. Now, they do a lot of research and try and impact different areas, for example, such as the media, as well as law practitioners, I believe, that is, lawyers back home in the US. Some of the women work with some women that don't really have English as their first language, so it's a lot about translating material so that women know what their rights are and what they might have access to. Some women also look at the individual needs, so that is making sure that there are referral systems and resources in place so that the woman is able to, for example, leave a violent relationship and find somewhere safe. What also happened these past couple of months was that we had the gppac RSG, and there's a whole video kind of dedicated to that, which will be linked in the description if you want to find out more. And let's see, what else happened? Also what happened these past 2 months was FemTalk 89 FM went to Nandi. It was really, really cool that they did, and it got picked up by the mainstream media. We were featured on VG1's television news. There's a link to that below. You can also see a little bit of it here. The funny thing is that they kind of got some of the ways of referring to the organization as well as the community radio station a little bit weird, but it's really great that they did feature it. And from Nandi we get a whole lot of stories, and there was also a lot of youth involvement as well as women with disabilities, which is always really great and always what we try to do anyway. And lastly, of course, we had the whole bunch of rural involvement and rural programs, but we also expanded our network to include Subin as well. So we had, I think, one of the few, or maybe it might have been the first, I'm not 100% sure, but it was at least a first for our office. We had a Suva 1325 network meeting, and we brought a whole lot of women together, and, that was available on air. Also, what's coming up, it's now July, pinch and punch for the first of the month, and myself and Lucille Chute will be in Nandi from, I believe, the 3rd to the 9th of this month, so that's Wednesday through to next week. We're going to be there for a SIDS conference, I believe, and if you don't know what SIDS are, if you don't really know, who Lucille is or such and so far, I'll be talking to Lucille on Sunday, and you'll get to see that. But don't forget the fact that I'll tell you a whole bunch of what's going on. You'll get daily updates from the conference, so subscribe or follow on Facebook. Thanks for watching. I'm Sharon Rolls. Don't forget, if you'd like to get in touch with me or find out more about Family Pacific, there's links to the Facebook page and the website down below, as well as a whole bunch of other things. Thanks very much. See you next time.